Final exam, she takes out her copies or whatever of the essay, and she's all like, well guys, I corrected your essays. For those of you who didn't hand it in to me, you're not going to be getting it back and it's too late. For some other people, she literally did this. She looked at me dead in my eyes, but the thing is, I was so confused. Like what? She said, for some other people, we're going to have a talk after class. So I'm sitting there like, I feel bad. I looked at her like this. Is it you? Is it you? Who's the other person? Because I know it's not me. Like, what is up, YouTube? It's your girl Pamela B, and I'm back again with another video, another banger. You already know what it is. Guys, before we start this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All my social medias will be linked down below. Follow your girl on the gram. Support your girl, guys. Subscribe. I appreciate all the love, all the comments, guys. If throughout this video you guys have introductions, y'all want to tell me something, y'all want to give me the tea, you know, give me your experiences on this story, guys, leave it down in the comment section, guys. Let me know if you guys want more story times, because yeah, guys, the story I'm about to tell y'all today, this is the story of how your girl almost got kicked out of school. Not just school, guys. Not just, oh, elementary, middle school, oh, high school. No, university, college. Okay. Guys, I be playing. Now that I'm thinking about this, I'm like, I be playing a lot, but God, it's God's grace that keeps me, guys. Because the stuff I've done, I'm looking back, I'm like, I should have been finito. It's God's grace that I'm here today, guys, to tell you guys this story. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. This is like a warning, okay? This is me trying to warn for the first years that are entering college. Y'all think you're smarter than the teachers. Y'all think y'all cute. Y'all think y'all mad cute. You trying to be bright, be like, oh, in high school, I would beat the system. Yeah, I would copy essays, and I would do this, and I would cheat on my tests, and then that, and I never got caught. No, guys, college is a different ball game. They don't play that. They do not play that. Turn it in is like, I know this turn it in high schools too now, but like, no. Turn it in university, I feel like they like up the programming or something. That thing is scary, guys. It's scary, okay? It scared me. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm here to warn y'all of the fear, guys. So, basically, this started off with a class I had. I had a forensic science class. And basically, I love that class, guys. I really did, guys. Like, forensic science, that's my thing. I love forensic files. I love criminal minds. I love just anything in that genre, I love. So I was like, oh my God, there's a forensic science class. Like, I can learn how they catch the bad guys. I can see CSI Miami with like the tech and all that. I'm like, oh, I'm signing up. Guys, warning, warning. If you like a class, that is fine. Do you like the teachers? Do you like the time this class is at? Do you like the building it's in? Guys, this stuff actually matters. I didn't think it mattered because I was like, as long as I like the material, it doesn't matter who's teaching it. The teacher was cool, don't get me wrong. She was like super like fun, and she really was invested in her material and in her course. So that's really good to have like a professor who actually cares. She actually cared, and she actually made it fun. The problem I had was the building. It was a building. It wasn't really the time. I'll get to that, but it was the building. So basically, this building was super far because already my school, it takes me an hour and a half to get to. I'm not gonna say the name of my school because we don't need to bring up all that, guys. That's just and like, it's a long commute. So when I get off the subway, like, my school is like literally on the subway, some of the buildings, but it's like spread out all across the city. So it's kind of like hard to get to some places because it's really spread out. It's not like one campus, okay? It's like literally like in the middle of the city. So that might have been a dead giveaway, but it doesn't matter. But it's in the middle of the city. So basically, like, where my class was, when I get off at the station, it's like a 10 to 15 minute walk. Now, guys, mind you, a lot of you will say, oh, that's not far, 10 to 15 minutes. Come on, Pam. Like, we have big campuses. You know, we be walking that far. No, guys. But my whole problem was I had other classes before that. So I would have, I had 2 math courses like before 12. So like 10 to 12, and then I had another one from 12 to 3, and then I had that forensic science class from 3 to 6. So it was really like back to back to back to back. And the problem, actually no, from 3 to 5, sorry, 3 to 6, 3 to 5. So the problem with that, guys, is that like my brain couldn't handle that. So when you make your schedule, I'm gonna do a whole separate video on how to not fail college, but when you make your schedule, keep that stuff in mind. Like, will my brain be able to actually function when I get to this next class? Will my feet be able to move at the distance and the pace they're supposed to be moving at to be on, like, to get to that class on time and to actually listen? If the answers to these questions are no, don't do this class. Don't take it. It's not worth it. So basically, I would show up every week. I was real consistent. I was proud of myself. I was like, yeah, I'm showing up. I'm showing up. Guys, we all know how school be. The first couple weeks, actually no, first like 6 weeks, 7 weeks. 7 weeks is pushing it, but like 6-7 weeks, we're really on time, guys. Like, we're on time. We're getting our stuff done. We're proud. We're like, oh, new year, new me. New year, new me. New year, new me. But sis, old habits die hard, okay? Old habits die hard. And that was me. So after a while, I stopped showing up because there was also like a tutorial, like a 1-hour class that accompanied this class that was like super early, like at 10 a.m. I never went to that. Every day on a Thursday. And I didn't show up to that class, and that's like a whole nother story because I missed an exam for that class, but I'm gonna explain how that went. So, but basically I didn't go to the tutorial for this class. The lecture I like slowly stopped attending. So when it came time to do the essay, guys, I was like, woo, guys, I was lost. I was completely lost. I didn't know what was going on. Like, I felt like the course had like literally in the I didn't go to like 2 or 3 classes, or like 3 or 4 classes, because, and then, okay, I didn't go to like 2 or 3 lectures, but the tutorials, I didn't go to any of them, but she also taught in those tutorials. So what happened was, like, I went from like 25% of the material, and then in 3 weeks it jumped to like 100% of the material, and it was like stuff that were like advanced science, and I was like, yo, this ain't it. So I basically got my essay, where we basically had to find like a court case or like a crime that took place that either was like not investigated properly, so like the wrong person was framed for the crime, or like those other options. I chose the one like where the person was framed for the crime because I'm like, I need to talk about my brothers that are struggling out here being blamed from crimes they did not do, okay? So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I mean, how hard can it be? When she started talking about like explain the scientific terms and stuff, guys, this is where I messed up. Okay, I'm gonna tell you where I messed up, because I was so behind in that class that like even finding like a story or whatever, an investigation, like these investigations be mad long, okay? Like the articles or reports on these investigations are long, but like, I mean, they have to be. Like, a crime was committed, you know, that is all these like forensic details that like, and like testimonies you have to read through and all that stuff. So I don't want to use the word plagiarize. I thought I was smart. I'm gonna say that. I thought I was smarter than the system, guys. I thought to myself, well, you know, if you copy paste, then when you send on turn it in is gonna know that you copy pasted. But if you simply type out kind of word for word, but you skip words, if that makes sense. So if it's like, I really like that hat, I'm gonna say, I love this hat. That's basically what I did. Like, I thought I was so smart, and I'm like, now looking back, I'm like, you a dumb sis. Like, anyway, so I thought I was like, yeah, as long as I skip like every 2 or 3 words and I make it into a different word, I'm good, I'm Gucci. Was I wrong? Boy, was I wrong. Okay, I basically, so I would read the article. Okay, this happened, article, type down. find a different section. And the thing is, I would go on different articles, so I'm like, okay, if I take one line from this article, one line from another article, she won't piece it together that I took it. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, if I take it all from the same source, they're gonna be looking at the source like this is word for word. But if I take it from different articles now and I mix it up, they're not gonna catch me. Like, guys, I hate turning it in so bad. I hate turning it in so bad. So that's basically what I did. And then for the science portion, I kind of like took her slides. I literally took like her scientific explanations in the slides and I put them in my essay. But the thing is, I did cite it that I used her stuff. Like, I wasn't like, these are on my scientific explanations. I was just not smart enough to explain it because I actually had no idea what was going on. Like, do you see where the problems add up? Because it's like, you could be writing about something, even if you have all the information, you don't know what you're talking about. And it shows that you are using other people's ideas and other people's words because you yourself have no idea what you're talking about. So basically, this was coming down to like finals. It was coming down to you know, like the end of the year. So, you know, we're about to take our finals. I studied so hard for that finals because, like I said, I didn't know any of the science portions of it. Like, I only knew the theory portions, like none of that, like, oh, and then if you mix these photons together with the blood, what would it get? Like, I didn't know any of that. So I had to like memorize the heck out of that. And yeah, and when I got to my exam, I was pretty confident because like when I really have to memorize stuff, guys, I get it done. Okay, I was assured for that part. I was like, no, this exam, I'm about to kill it. So I had submitted my essay like a week or two before the final exam. So during the final exam, guys, this is how I knew that it was over for me. Okay, during the final exam, she takes out her copies or whatever of the essay and she's all like, well guys, I corrected your essays. For those of you who didn't hand it in to me, you're not going to be getting it back and it's too late. For some other people, she literally did this. She looked at me dead in my eyes, but the thing is, I was so confused. Like what? She said, for some other people, we're going to have a talk after class. So I'm sitting there like, I feel bad. I let her know like this. Is it you? Is it you? Who's the other person? Because I know it's not me. Like, I was like, for other people, I was like, yeah, other people, not Pam. Like, because Pam had a foolproof plan. Pam cheated, or not cheated, but Pam attempted to cheat and had a foolproof, sorry guys, and had a foolproof plan. Like, I was like, I know she's not talking to me, but you know, she was talking about me. So I'm doing my exam. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, it was so easy, guys. Like, I knew for a fact, I was like, I passed this exam with at least a 90. Like, it was whatever. Now she's handing out the essays like while we're doing the exam. So I'm seeing she passing by. I'm like, I was just waiting. I was like, yo, my essay, like, I was like thinking like probably a C because I didn't really go in depth about like certain scientific like facts and theories. So I'm like, it's looking like a C. She passing it out. Here you go, Marie. Oh, here you go, Samson. Oh, Joel, I really liked your essay. Okay, keep writing. Keep writing your exam. Don't be distracted, guys. Yeah, it's okay. She keep going through the aisles. I realized when I looked up, because I didn't see no extra copies on my desk, I looked up, her hands are empty. I didn't get my exam. So now my girl, my friend, she like looked to the side of her exam. She looking at my table like, sis, did you not hand it in? Like, she mouths the words like, because we're in an exam, right? So she's mouthing the words like, did you not hand it in? Like, where's your essay? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, guys, mind you, me knowing what I did, okay? Knowing that I'm a whole joke. Knowing that I didn't use my own ideas, knowing that I basically copy pasted. I don't even know I'm trying to sugarcoat this. I basically copy pasted. I basically plagiarized. Knowing that I did what I did, I didn't think to myself, like when I didn't get my copy, I did not think to myself that I was that person that she was gonna talk to after class. I sat there like, did I not Did I not email it properly? I wanted to even ask her, can I check my phone? Because I think I emailed it to you. And I was thinking, I was like, oh, maybe the internet crashed. Maybe it went to draft. Because like my computer at that time was like moving, like my Gmail, like my school Gmail was moving weird at that time. Like they were having like system issues. So I was like, oh my God, maybe it didn't go through. Like I had to explain this to her. I'm going to screenshot the time that I sent it in the, like in Gmail and all that stuff. Like, cause I even like, the thing is when you email your professors, you get like a confirmation email back. And I had gotten my, like I waited for my confirmation email and I got it. So I was like, oh, I'm going to tell her like, no, I have my confirmation email. Look at the timestamp and everything. Guys, knowing what I had done, it did not occur to me, it did not slip this of mine that I was the person that she was gonna talk to because I done messed up. Like I did not think that at all, one bit. So basically the exam ends and she goes, you know, I like, she's picking up the exams and then she goes, Bangy, can I see you after class? Just let everyone exit the room and then I want to see you after class. Guys, my heart dropped. It dropped, guys. Like, you know that feeling like when you're on a roller coaster and it's about to do that big 90-degree dip and get that butterfly in your stomach, and when you're taking the elevator and the elevator slowly like drops, that like my heart, my guts, it dipped, guys. It dipped. I was like, oh my God. She caught me. She caught me. I'm about to get expelled. All I kept on thinking to myself was like, if they kick me out, my parents are freaking to kick me out. Like, that's all I could think about. I was like, oh my God. That was, okay, my first thought was, are they gonna kick me out? And then my second thought was, deny, deny, deny. That was my second thought. Because I was like, ain't no way that I am going to confess to anything, okay? And I'm not telling you guys this is what you guys need to do. I'm telling you guys just not to do it at all so you don't find yourself in that situation. At the same time, I feel like you shouldn't throw your life away. You know, like you shouldn't, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but at that point I had to lie. I knew the moment she pulled me aside that she had caught me. And actually, no, that's a lie. Even when she pulled me aside, I thought she was going to tell me that she didn't receive my essay, guys. I was still 100% sure that I had outsmarted the system, okay? And basically so she was just like, Pamela, you plagiarized. And guys, I'm going to show you the face that I did. What? I was like, what? That's not possible. She stood there like, do I look like I was born yesterday, girl? And I was sitting there like, I didn't do anything that, like, I don't know what you're accusing me of. And I said, no, I wrote everything word for word. It was all my own ideas. She's like, really? I said, yeah. And she's like, okay, well, since you're standing behind the fact that it was your own ideas, you can tell it to the academic integrity office. I was like, she bringing the academic integrity office? Guys, when I think about the academic integrity office, I think about jail. I think about prison. Basically, the academic integrity office, it's just like it's the board who sits there and determines if your claim makes sense, if they should keep you, if you finna get kicked out. Like, it's the board, basically. That's the academic integrity office. So I was like, okay. I was like, can I have the copy of my exam? Like, I mean, my essay, like, can I have it? Like, I was being so bright, guys, because I was trying to show her, like, how dare you accuse me of cheating? Like, and I was just like, I even told her, I was just like, I can't believe you would accuse me of cheating. I would never. I was so, guys, I was acting like I was so appalled. I was like, oh my God. And she was just like, yeah, well, they have a copy for you waiting at their office already. So she had already, that's what really pissed me off, because she had made it seem like the only reason why she had involved the academic integrity office is because I was being bright. But she had already notified them before even coming to talk to me. So I was just like, ew, sis, like, bye. And I was like, I left there scared as heck, guys. Usually I sleep on my ride home. I know it's a little dangerous, guys, so I wouldn't suggest that because you could get robbed, mugged, all that stuff. But usually I sleep because I'm tired, guys. So, and it's like almost a 2-hour ride home, back home. So, but I couldn't, guys. I was sweating. I said on the bus, like, oh my God, God, please. You know, like that moment where it's like, you know that you did God dirty plenty of times, but you asking God to keep you in that one moment. That was me. I was like, God, look, I know I did this and that, and I haven't been doing this and that, but please, Lord God, I don't want to get kicked out of school. I just know I can't. Like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. Like, no. So so the whole ride I was stressing. I came home, pretend like nothing was wrong. My parents asked me how was school. I said it was good. I did my exam. I'm free now. You know, forget that forensic science class. Like, I'm free. Yes. And then I opened up my school email, and like the email, I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put up, like, I'll put up like everything that they wrote to me, guys. That email was scary. Basically, they said like, dear student Pamela Banky, you have been summoned to the academic integrity office due to like violation of basically, yeah, due to violations of policy number 60 or something like that, some next policy. You will have your hearing on so and so date. Like, I said, hearing? Oh my God, I'm gonna go to jail. Like, I was like, this is it for me, guys. I was convinced. Like, I'm like, this is the end. So when they gave me my hearing, guys, I had prepared. Like, the moment I knew what date it was, I started writing stuff down. Like, how am I gonna justify this? How am I gonna justify that I plagiarized this? Like, I had it all written down. I said, I finna finesse these people. Like, I'm going to finesse these old folks, period. So don't mind the door, guys. I'm sorry. A lot of people just come in and out. So yeah, basically I was like, yeah, I'm gonna finesse these people. Period. So when I got into that, first of all, I didn't wear makeup because, look, I'm low-key kind of smart though, even if I act like a dum-dum sometimes. So basically I was like, the idea was, if I don't wear makeup, it's gonna show them that like I'm not superficial, you know what I mean? That like I don't prioritize my looks. That's why I haven't been going to class. That's why, you know what I mean? So I showed up with no makeup on. I remember I had like a bun. I did like a low bun, like down here, really pulled my hair back. I put my glasses on. I had this really cute not even professional, but really conservative outfit on. Guys, I was really playing a character. I was playing a role of that model student. I came with my books like this in my book bag, and like usually I bring a purse to school. Like, I have like this good cute little velour, brown camel velour bag that I carry everywhere. But that day I was like, I need a book bag. I took my sister's book bag. I was like, no, I finna look like I'm one of those, okay? I was like, I came in, even had sneakers on. I was like, okay. And I said, hello, hi, Pamela Banky. So yeah, guys, I was really playing this character. And so she told me, you know, have a seat, don't be stressed, don't be scared, you know. Basically this is just like a hearing, so we want to hear your side of the story. We are not, you know, we're not assuming that you plagiarized, we're not assuming that you cheated or anything. We just want to hear your side of the story, and then we will come to a conclusion. Guys, that's a bold ass lie. That is a lie, okay? They already have their conclusion. Basically, any academic hearing is basically you are guilty until proven innocent. It's not the other way around. I know they try to make it seem like you're innocent until proven guilty. No, boo, because you're already proven guilty. Your teacher has already said, no, she plagiarized, this is this, turn it in, highlighted your essay, like this was plagiarized. So you are guilty until proven otherwise. So basically I sat down, guys, and I was like, oh, can I sit here? Okay. And I was doing this thing, like playing with my hair, doing all this, like, guys. I'm thinking about it, yo. I was thinking a whole kid. I feel like if I could like be in the room and like watch myself, I would be sitting there like, girl, you an Oscar or like Oscar award winning actress. That took me a long time to say. Sometimes I'm not the brightest spark in the book. I love Chloe. Anyway, so basically, yeah, so I was like, So she was like, basically we went through the essay, okay? Like, she was going through, she was like, look, this was highlighted by turn it in, this was highlighted by turn it in, this was highlighted by turn it in. So, sis, you know, what's your explanation? I was like, you know, I come from, so this is when I used my, I come from a French school card, okay? Basically all my like elementary, secondary education was done in a French school. So here in Canada, up in the north, we have schools that are all in French. So you take your math, French, science, everything in French apart from English class. That's it. But everything is in French. So I'm like, look, I come from the French school system. I don't really know how this works. Like sometimes like, no, I told her, my lying ass. I told her, I have problems with English. Sometimes I have a hard time comprehending English. So I feel like it's easier to just use other people's words, because maybe if I try to explain, it won't come off. How do you say that word? Guys, I was pretending like I didn't know words. I was that much in character. I was like, how do you say? She's like, oh, that your words won't be like comprehensible. I said, yeah, comprehend. That's the word I was looking for. You know, it's hard for me, you know. English really is my second language. I was playing the ESL card. I was playing the I'm an immigrant card. Guys, I played it all. I was like, yeah, I came to Canada, you know, just a couple years back. That's a bold ass lie. I've been living here in Canada for like, I'm 20 years old, guys. It's been like 19 years. About to be 20 because I'm about to be 21. Like, guys, I was just lying out of my teeth, and the lies were flowing so naturally that I was like, girl, you a good actress. Girl. So basically I was like, so yeah, I was giving her, oh my god, I'm struggling, oh my god. And she was like, oh, like, guys, you should see how she squished up. Now that, like, when I'm thinking back, I was like, I kind of feel bad for taking advantage of her, because I feel like she really did care. And she even started showing me like how you're supposed to paraphrase properly. Like, no, you read the phrase and you take the whole phrase and you put the whole phrase in your own words. You can't just switch a couple of words, because that's how Turnitin catches it. Like, you, like, basically you have to paraphrase all of the paragraph like in your own words, and then at the bottom when you like do your works cited, then you can cite where you got the idea from, though, but everything has to be in your words. I was like, oh, that's how it works. I was like, yeah, in the French school system it's different. It's not different. I said, in the French school system it's different, we don't do all that. And she's like, yeah, I can understand. Okay. And then, but like what's scary about these hearings, guys, is that like you have a typographer, is that what they call that person, who types out the whole like discussion that's being said, and he's just like dead ass quiet in the corner typing out everything you're saying word for word. And I'm there like, what is he typing? What if he's missing words? What if he can't understand? Like, I was like so nervous, but I had to stay in character. Okay, so that's my that's my horrible advice to you. Okay, my not horrible advice, but my irresponsible advice to you. If you're caught and you're denying, stay in character. Do not let up. Make sure you get your character, your line straight. Make sure you practice the night before what you finna say. And when you get there, you say with confidence. You say the lie so much that it becomes the truth. That's literally what it was. The lie had become the truth. I was actually convinced in that moment that I was ESL. I barely spoke proper English. I was convinced, guys. So we finished the meeting. She goes, yeah, you know, I was like, so am I gonna be in trouble? Am I gonna get suspended from school? Like, what's gonna happen? Because I can't get suspended from school. Like, my parents are immigrants and they work so hard to bring me here, which is the truth, you know. But, you know, I was really playing it. I was milking it, guys. I milked that lady, okay? I'm so sorry to that poor woman, man, because she was so nice. But I milked her. And she was like, yeah, you know, but at the end of the day, it's up to your professor and us, like, we are gonna come to a conclusion together. So I said, okay, yeah, that's fine, you know. I was like, thank you so much for your patience and your kindness. And I shook her hand with both of my hands, guys, like this. And I even did like a little dip like this to show that I was extra humble. Guys, when I tell you, I left the office, took a left to the elevators, went down to the first floor. I got out that elevator feeling like a boss, guys. I got out that elevator feeling like a boss. Hold on. I got out there like this. I was like, I finessed her. I'm like, oh, you got in trouble for cheating? I done finessed her. I was like, take my autograph now, guys, because I'm about to be a award-winning actress. Period. Poo. That was me, guys, because I done played that lady. So yeah, so a couple weeks went by. I was like waiting. I'm like, what's the verdict? What's the verdict? They sent me the letter. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna put it up. I'm just gonna like X out all the like my personal information because that's not necessary. And basically they told me, okay, well, you got 0 for that essay, so it's an F for that essay. You completely failed that essay, which is understandable. It was all plagiarized. But technically with that, I still passed the course because I was already getting a 90 in her class. So when I had failed the essay, which was 30%, I still managed to pass her class with like a 59, 61, something like that. So I was like, I'm blessed. Okay, I'm blessed. I praise the Lord. No, but wait, actually no, I can't forget about the consequences. So not only did I fail it, you also get like on your official transcript, you get like a demerit. Like they write in your transcript, which kind of sucks. They write in your transcript that like you were accused of plagiarism, like you had a run-in with the academic integrity office, like you had a hearing and everything. That's also in your like, yeah, your official transcript. And they also make you take these workshops. I had to go to 3 workshops about how not to plagiarize, and I felt like a delinquent, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I think I was like when I started to really regret what I did, because sitting in that class, not saying that everyone in that class was a delinquent, but I felt like a delinquent. Like, and then at the end of the like at the end of the session, she'd be like, everyone who's here because of the academic integrity office, or who cheated, please come up with your sign-up sheets. And I'd come with my sheet and she would sign it. Like basically when you go see your parole officer, that's what it was. That's what I was. I was now an inmate, okay? And that's when I felt hella bad. And just like having to leave my house during the summer to go to these like sessions, I was like, hell no. It really annoyed the heck out of me, guys. I'm not gonna cap. I was super annoyed, okay? But I was like, you know what? You made your bed, you gotta lie in it. I did what I did. I had to pay some kind of consequences, and that was like basically sparing 3 days of my summer, going to these workshops, hearing about how not to plagiarize, though I already knew. So basically just hearing things that I already knew, but I pretended that I didn't. But actually, like looking, like the workshops actually helped. And the funny thing is, you can go to these workshops without like having been in trouble. So if I was like, honestly, my advice to you guys would be like, if you have a hard time, like how to paraphrase properly, how not to get caught, because even something little, like you thought you put in quotation marks and you didn't, can bring you to your professor's office like, hey, you plagiarized, you know? So just to avoid that in general, guys, if you really don't know how to paraphrase, you really don't know how to do all that. I think there's like a link, I think it's called Owl something. I'm gonna find it, but there's basically like articles and stuff like on how to paraphrase properly, how to do your works cited properly, all that stuff. So guys, like please check that out. There's even workshops, like my school has workshops on it. I know other like universities and colleges have workshops on how not to plagiarize, how to write a proper essay. Go to those, guys. Do not be me stressing, lying, having to act, having to prepare yourself. Like guys, I did the whole number, y'all. I did that. Like I did that. And thinking back, I'm like, damn Pam, but I did that. And yes, I regret it, and I will not suggest anyone to ever plagiarize. Even if you think you can get away with it, don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Do not plagiarize. I have to get real close so y'all can hear me. Don't say, oh, Pamela told us that you just have to act and deny. No, that's not what Pamela said. Pamela said do not plagiarize. However, if you have plagiarized because I don't know, you didn't listen to me and you plagiarize, that's what I'm saying. Put on your acting hat. Put your acting hat on and get it together. Get your story together, because they will kick you out. That's just that, okay? So yeah, guys, that comes to the end of my story, guys. Let me know if you guys want more story times. I have more story times prepared, like how I missed exams and how I managed to retake them, convince my professors to let me retake them. Yeah, and how some professors one professor let me retake it, the other one did it, and how I had to deal with that. So I also have just like a lot of like, when it comes to school, I got a lot of stories, y'all. So just let me know. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Support your girl. Follow me on the gram at It's Pamela B, guys. And y'all already know. With that said, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye, guys.